Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Ray Guitar channel, and please like this video if you want a dodo bird in your life. I'm gonna resurrect an extinct species just to leave it in your bedroom, okay? And then it's gonna in all of your house while you're at school or at work or whatever the f you're doing rather than watching my videos, and he's gonna poop all over your bed. He's gonna poop on your pillow. He's gonna poop everywhere. So like for that. It'll be a fun time, trust me. The cleanup will be worth it. So guys, what are we talking about today? Well, it's pretty simple, okay? I talk about a lot of streamers a lot because, you know, there's just always drama going on over there, and it's generally pretty okay for clicks. But also it just really shows how scummy and backstabby the internet truly is. All of these like teacher pet boy kind of people turning around and behind the scenes being absolute degenerate freaks, alright? So what is the story today? Well, Pokimane recently came out on stream and talked about a person that is in the industry. She didn't say the name in order to keep like the smaller streamers that were affected by this guy, to keep their name a secret and keep them out of the public eye and everything. So let's just look at the clip. I'll give some thoughts. We'll see what happens. Let's just get into it.
Someone that I and many streamers have been working with for years, someone who was also employed at a large company in the industry, has targeted and manipulated girls, specifically in my community, by falsifying a romantic and sexual relationship with me, leaking privileged information he gathered from his job, as well as threatening to harm himself if these girls turned against him.
I do have some questions, obviously. I'm not saying that she's lying about all of this. Apparently there was an investigation into this, and the guy actually got fired from his company. I don't even know how you would be able to, to convince a woman to have a relationship with you based off of the fact that you have a relationship with another woman. I don't know, maybe I'm just a nerd, maybe I'm a little dweeb, but that just doesn't really add up to me fully. But then he did blackmail them and stuff like that, so there could definitely be ways that I'm just not thinking of right off the top of my head.
Well networked in the industry, he knows many streamers, he has helped us with many things. This was someone that we were genuinely grateful for their help. A few months ago, a few girls in my community came forward to me with some concerns and asked to speak to my manager. They proceeded to send my manager countless screenshots and videos of their conversation with him, proving the lying and manipulation that was going on. So basically, he would reach out to girls that he knew were like in my chat or viewers of mine. He would approach them, and because of his connections with streamers and the company he worked at, he seemed like a very trustworthy individual. He would then tell the girls that he's and deals with mental health issues, which of course would garner him a lot of sympathy. And again, these girls are so sweet, so of course they would hear him out. And then once he felt that he gained their trust enough, he would start sharing these photoshopped Discord conversations with me. Like he would share it with them, but they were of me and him, as well as making up like wild stories about me. He acted like he knew and hung out with me and my friends in person. This is someone I've never met. I've never hung out with them, let alone had any relationship with past, talking about only work-related things.
I'm really confused, like, what he gets out of it. I mean, I guess he gets to talk to a bunch of girls that he wants to talk to. I don't know, but that's just really, that's genuinely disgusting. I don't know. But she continues on and talks a lot more about this guy and what all he did. He didn't just stop at, like, faking Discord messages between him and her. He also sent, like, explicit photos of her that were photoshopped. And in this case, this is a completely different scenario from, like, the deepfake stuff where, like, Cutie Cinderella and all of them were getting deepfaked and blah blah woof woof. It's a completely different thing. This guy was quite literally using these, like, weird photoshops and fake text conversations to get something out of real people. I don't know how he was using that to get what he wanted. That's really creepy, and clearly it blew up in his face, but it really just goes to show you how careful you have to be with everyone you interact with. Especially people who have like a sense of power. It's not like legitimate authority. If I was in their shoes, I would think twice about every single person that's contacting me, because there's a lot of creeps and fucking weirdos, dude. I mean, just look at Hollywood and how many pedophiles consistently harm children over there, dude. It's ridiculous. The amount of like true evil that goes on in these scenarios and in these industries.
He fabricated all of this just to manipulate these girls. Mind you, I'm giving you like the summarized version. Even I haven't seen all the evidence that they sent my managers for my own mental health. Like, the girls were kind enough to be like, you shouldn't see this.
While I hate to like agree to a certain extent, saying like, oh, my mental health, fucking shut up. Like, the whole mental health shit, it's just so overplayed nowadays. While this most definitely would probably affect you mentally in some way, shape, or form, it's not gonna do like enormous amounts of damage, and you're not gonna be like some crazy victim. Wow, yes, this is a horrible thing that happened, and it definitely should not have happened. Oh my god, let me give a disclaimer because everyone's a fucking retard and doesn't understand nuance nowadays. Yeah, obviously it's going to affect you mentally in some way, shape, or form, but I don't really think that it's as serious, especially if it's not your actual nudes. If it was revenge porn, that would be a completely different story, because that's actually your body, and that does 100 times more damage to you mentally than just some photoshopped picture of some random naked chick with your face on it. Like, that's not going to do numbers on you. And if you let that do numbers on you, then you need to get off the internet. You're a weak human being. I just don't respect you at all. But I mean, hey, it's Pokimane, you know what I mean?
It's like, let us send it to your manager. But let me give you the summary. This groundwork over months and months. Like, he's been doing this for basically the 2 years that I've known or worked with him every now and then, which makes me so fucking mad to know that this was going on, like, right under my nose for so long. He claimed that his relationship with me made him suicidal, and he used this to make the girls feel like they couldn't turn their backs on him and to think that like I was an evil person. He told elaborate stories of our alleged sexual encounters in detail to girls that are like in my community, things that obviously never occurred. He created fake screenshots as evidence, Discord logs. When he and I would talk about work things, he would then take that conversation and like edit the second half of it to like look inappropriate or weird. I don't even want to go into details because it's really fucking gross. He would use like inappropriate photos, like nudes that weren't of me, and he would send them to the girls and say that it was me. He also leaked confidential information to these girls to gain their trust. For example, let's say he worked at a company that sponsored me, and if like we did an activation together, he would tell the girls how much I made to like make himself seem like, oh, I know so much and I'm so important. And afterwards, he would then try to develop romantic and sexual relationships with these girls. After gaining their trust, he would hit on them, offer to fly them out, meet up in person, buy them gifts, ask for inappropriate photos of them after sending them fake inappropriate photos of me.
That's just insane, dude. I don't know in what world a chick would actually like send nudes after you just showed them nudes of another girl and the fact that she's like an evil person or what. Like, that's just really creepy, dude. I really have nothing else to say other than, I mean, what do you expect from the entertainment industry? I mean, obviously YouTube and like this internet entertainment is very much in its infancy. It's nowhere even close to how long Hollywood has been around and how infested with creeps that place is. And also, because it's all decentralized, it's a lot easier for good people to build up their own audience. and do it independently without help from the outside. But obviously there's still some people trying to build up a system, and whenever you build up like a system like that, it's going to be taken advantage of. Whenever you have like a centralized hub of control, there's just too much power in one location that people can take advantage of. And it's not like he even really used that much power. He just made his way up the ranks and then took advantage of his situation by faking some screenshots and shit.
Heard you was looking for some good dick, so you say you like to get beat down. Well, girl, if you're looking for some good dick, throw your hands in the air right now. Heard you was looking for some good dick, so you say you like to get beat down. Well, girl, if you look...
I don't know, man. At the end of the day, really, what else could I say? It's just like, be careful, dude. Like, comment, and subscribe for more videos in the future, guys. And if you want to help out the channel a little bit extra, please share this video with a friend, with a family member, or even the black figures that watch you at night. Yes, they would very much like the Ray Guitard propaganda. Gay retard out.